Yeah, I've been awake.
All right.
I've been awake. Although it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, wait a minute, today's Tuesday.
Yes, it
and
is.
I'm like, I had to reach out to you, Linda, and go, hey, do you know it's Tuesday?
Yes.
Well, and that's why we're here, because it's
welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's
It's
the Joe and
Tuesday.
Linda Show, or
There it
the
is.
Nurse and the Really Cute Nerd Show.
There it is.
All right. So we're going to continue more on what we were talking last week about vitamin C.
Okay.
And how we want to get our nutrients from our foods. Because what I'd like to do today is talk about real versus fake. Okay, so synthetic versus natural vitamins. So, because we know how important vitamin C is to support the immune system, right? It's really good for the white cells, making them strong, protecting them, because they got a lot of work to do right now. So you want to make sure that you bring it in the right way. So what's the difference? What is the biggest difference between a vitamin that's being made in a factory versus on a plant or in a tree, kind of a thing? All right, the orange. The biggest difference is we talked about vitamin C being made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen molecules, right? Okay, so the molecules are all attached together to make this nice little shape, right?
Okay.
Well, the attachments are called bonds. And there is a way to measure these bonds. It's called the Gauss unit. So what's the biggest difference between getting your vitamin C from a natural source like an orange versus the vitamin C that's being made in a factory? Because they do that too. All right. Well, the biggest difference is that we go back to our little toy again. Okay. All right. So we got the carbon, we got the hydrogen, we got the oxygen, right? Well, when this comes into the body in a natural way, what ends up happening, those bonds are very weak. So that when it comes in, the body has no problem splitting it apart.
Okay.
But when it's synthetic, it may look the same molecularly, but the bonds are like super glue. And it's really, really hard for the body to break them apart, to break them down.
Okay. Well, that
And
makes
that's
sense.
why, you'll hear like people that clean up porta potties and stuff like that, they say we have the most expensive poop in the world, right? Because they'll find a lot of our vitamins and some of our medications will be whole in what we let out.
So it just doesn't break down through the body.
Exactly, right.
Okay.
So a simple thing you can do, number one, you're looking at your label, okay? A lot of times when it's a natural source, they will list in the ingredients like, Arceola cherry or whatever, where they would get the source of their vitamin C. Also, if it just says vitamin C, then that's usually coming from a natural source. If it says vitamin C, and then in parentheses it says ascorbic acid, that's usually a synthetic brand.
Okay, so that parentheses is the key for synthetic then.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
I've seen that, okay.
So, and then another way what you can do is, like in laboratories, what they will do is they will take warm water, because the body is 98.6 degrees, right?
Okay.
So they'll heat up the water, and then they'll put the tablet into that water, and they'll stir it around. In a laboratory, the fancy equipment, because they say, you got this churning motion going on in the stomach, and so they'll do that, and it should be broken down within 30 minutes. So it's something you could do at home. You can put it in the water.
You can actually test
and
whatever
see
you're taking to see
if it's breaking down. Okay?
And then breaking down just means that it's actually starting to come apart.
Dissolve.
Not that it's dissolving all the way, or
Correct.
does that
No.
okay.
No, as
just
long
from a
as
tablet
it's-
form, boom, and being able to okay.
Exactly.
Well, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could do that to test it out too, because it is kind of hard. You want to make sure that it's got some kind of professional landmark, like a GMC label or something like that. Good manufacturing process kind of a thing label. That's also an indicator that's a good product. Or else like all natural, because if it just says natural, that could mean 10% of it does come from something natural. But if it says all natural, then you know that it's all coming from a food source.
Yeah.
All right? So it's very simple. What you want to think about is, are your vitamins coming from a plant source that looks like this? Okay? So we're getting the sunlight, we're getting the rain, we're getting the nutrients from the soil, right? That's going to come into our bodies and make us healthy. That kind of a plant? Or is it coming from this kind of a plant?
Wow, that's great.
And then the body can't break it down.
Yeah.
Okay?
Again, simple.
Yes.
Right? But until you, even just me sitting here, until you were able to say that, I'm like, okay, I would have no understanding of that, and well, it makes common sense.
Yep.
With regards to it, and again, depends on our own body, how healthy we are,
Exactly.
our immune system, of how we can actually break the synthetic
Yeah,
vitamins
people
down.
are taking vitamins and
Right.
they're saying, well, I spent $5 for 1,000 vitamins, you know, at this
Yeah.
big box store, and it's not working.
Right.
Well, because it's not breaking down.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's man, is she unbelievable or what?
Thank
Well,
you.
Awesome. Well, very good. Till next week, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda.
Go eat an orange.
Go eat an orange. Well, we have coffees here. See?
Turn it off.
All right.